I guess ever since that march, kind of have been thinking maybe the Women's Council would be a good fit, like. But now internment's on. And what happens if tomorrow all you guys are gone? Either we sit at home fiddling with our bandages or you can teach us to fight.
The idea for the series was always that we were going to follow Dellers and Marion from this sweeping arc from idealism to disillusionment, right? Most people who fight for a cause, or a lot of people who fight for a cause, die.
Before I read the book, I thought I knew this story. I had heard of Dellers, I'd heard the McConville story, I've heard of Brendan Hughes, but not to any level of depth of the connection of it. But I think one thing for me was it really got under the skin, of the human being.
It was really just trying to get at what it felt to be young and alive and swept up in something. There's a thing that happens in the series where the Troubles are a violent, horrific period for so many people who lived through them. There are also the moments when our characters talk about feeling they're most alive. And that feeling is something that we really wanted to capture, that feeling of being young and really believing in something, and that idealism.
I would die if I thought it meant the Brits would hesitate going to the grocers or sending their wee kids off to school in the morning. I would die. Listen, my whole family has suffered, and I just want that fear to live in their hearts too.
This story was around my parents' generation. So especially when you're representing real people and real events and complex events, and people still trying to process it, and there's thousands of people still wanting to process it and can't, and looking for justice.